Good evening, Lizzie boys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be making a follow-up to yesterday's video where we discussed the new Best Booze Forever line of the Potions mini figures from Monster High, because we have clear photos of them now. Literally one day later we got clear photos, and it was revealed that there are actually two other pairs in the lineup. I had been led to believe by the box only showing 3 of the pairs that was all that there was in the line, but there is actually 5 pairs. So we're going to be talking about those today, and we're also going to throw in some Rainbow High stuff for good measure because I really want to talk about what they've been up to. So it's a bit of a double feature here, so let's begin. So yesterday, the only pictures that we had of this new series of potions were these. And now not only do we have a clear photo of the box, we also have a clear photo of all the figures that you can possibly get from these blind boxes. So there's 5 pairs, starting with Toralei and Claudine, Claude and Draculaura, Cleo and Frankie, Ghoulia and Laguna, and Spectra and Twyla. So, of all of these, I'd say the weirdest pair is Ghoulia and Laguna, because I didn't know this, but apparently in G3, Laguna and Ghoulia are supposed to be best friends. I don't think they've interacted a single time in the show, or in any G3 media that there currently is. I also don't think they've ever been in a doll line together. This is their first appearance together. So the fact that they're allegedly besties and we've never seen any of that is very strange to me. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say about that. In terms of the way the figures look, I would say that these two are probably the worst. Because Laguna, she looks at least a little better than her first mini did. They didn't give her orange clothes this time, which completely throws off her color scheme whenever they try to include orange in it. Normally, I am a huge fan of how orange and pink look together, but when you've got blue in the mixture, which Laguna does, it doesn't work. As for Ghoulia, she looks fine, I guess. I don't really have any thoughts on her. Spectra and Twyla is another pretty random pair-up. Again, I don't think these two characters have ever interacted in the show. They've never been in a line together, unless you want to count Fear Book as being a core refresh, Wave 2, in which case Spectra was like kinda part of this core refresh lineup, because that's when she was introduced. I don't know, I'm just saying words at this point, but they had dolls released in proximity to each other, so maybe you could count that. These two actually look pretty good together. This is probably my second favorite set, just because I really like their translucent hair. I think it looks really nice. And also they kind of have reversed color schemes of each other. Well, they're both wearing purple dresses, but you know, like Twyla's got blue hair with purple streaks, Spectra's got purple hair with blue streaks. Spectra has blue shoes, Twyla has purple shoes, you know? Like they're kind of matching, and I do think that's cute. Cleo and Frankie is a very nice pair. They are canonically a couple in G3. So it's really nice to see some sort of representation for that in, like, merchandise that we can buy. Even if it's only as little minifigures, this does open the door for them to eventually do a 2-pack of them together. Because G3 hasn't done a whole lot of 2-packs. We've had maybe, like, 2 that didn't feature a massive playset. So yeah, it would be nice to get some more. And I would really like to see one of Cleo and Frankie. Cleo seems to be a new sculpt. She didn't have a bob before, so she's the only new sculpt in this lineup other than Claude. Just a little fun fact, because Frankie is reused. This is exactly what their original figure looks like, but their color scheme has been reduced to just being black, silver, and blue. Claude and Draculaura look cool together. I don't really buy into their relationship in G3 just because I don't know, they didn't get that much time to interact with each other before becoming a couple, unlike in G1 where there was actually some semblance of build-up to them being in a relationship, you know? Yeah, but Claude's figure looks fine. It's kind of funny they didn't paint his nose on. They didn't paint his little wolf nose on that he's supposed to have. They didn't paint his beard on. They just completely gave up on him. Meanwhile, Draculaura's got all this detail with, like, drippy makeup and stuff. Draculaura looks cool, though it is cursed to see these two be the same height. And finally, Toralei and Claudine. I really like this Toralei figure. She's kind of giving his fits Toralei, and I think that means that I need to own 1,000,000 of this figure. I wonder if people get mad at me for doing that. Probably not. I don't think anyone gives a shit about these figures. But yeah, I like this set. Claudine is the same sculpt for the 3rd time in a row. But, yeah. Oh, and if you're wondering what those rings are above them, it's supposed to be, as the box says, friendship rings. They are friendship rings included. And you can put the little charms on the friendship rings. I don't know if you're supposed to wear them, or maybe you could put it on the doll as like a sort of belt. It seems to be up to you. But I really like this Toralei figure. Claudine looks fine too. And I am taking this as confirmation that they are a couple in G3. So yeah, overall this collection's pretty cute. I believe these packs are going to be $15 each, so I'm probably going to wait for a sale. I don't really want to pay $15 for 2 minifigures, but you know, it's not a terrible deal. So overall, this is cute. I like this collection. And now the Rainbow High stuff. These were found in Poland, I want to say like maybe a week or 2 ago. I'm kind of late to this, but basically Rainbow High has decided to reissue the Winter Break dolls with 1 outfit, and they only released these 3 dolls: Skylar, Sunny, and Violet. Despite the back of their box having the full artwork with everyone on it, they didn't alter it at all. This lineup seems to only feature these 3 characters because it's been, as I mentioned, a week or 2 now, and no reissues of the other 3 have been found. So Poppy, Ruby, and Jade were all skipped. Also, these dolls have slightly different makeup, like Violet's lips are a more nude color compared to like the pink that my personal Violet has. Sunny, this picture is kind of bad, so I'm not gonna lie, I can't really make out if her makeup is different, but it might be. I'm not sure. As for Skylar, again, her lips look very pale. I don't know if the color is different or if this is like a variant that she always had. I didn't really pay attention to this doll. I owned her briefly, and then I sold her because I didn't like her anymore. So, but yeah, these are basically just the same dolls repackaged. So they have their original bodies with the full articulation. I believe these are just dead stock that MGA pulled out of storage and shoved into new boxes to try to sell again. Which, I mean, that's something companies have always done. You know, actually, I don't think Monster High ever did that. I think that's mostly just something that MGA tends to do. It's a common practice for them, but I'm sure there are instances of Mattel doing that, like packaging dead stock to sell again, but it's definitely MGA that does it more. Like, if you look into old Bratz releases, especially like during the 2008 to 2010 era, you will see a lot of repackages like this. Like, they sold repackaged clothes as fashion packs. They would reuse dolls and put them in other dolls' clothes all the time, actually. That was pretty common. Like, the Secret Date line, they at least had new faces, but the clothing was entirely reused from Girls' Night Out. So yeah, I'm not like shaming this or anything, but usually when MGA starts doing this, it's because the end of the doll line is coming. Like Bratz G1, because I guess Bratz has like 3 generations. They got 4 generations actually. They just don't like have it defined that way. But like basically before the 2010 era, Bratz was doing a lot of those repackaged sets, and then, you know, the 2010 redo, because it's not really a reboot, really. It was just like new faces and stuff. So yeah, what I'm saying is maybe MGA's doing this because they don't have anything prepared for Rainbow High. Maybe Rainbow High's on its way out. I'm just saying stuff, but yeah. So these were found in Poland. They may have made it to the States by now, but I have not seen them. So I'm just gonna say, I don't know. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of these. So yeah, that's everything I wanted to talk about. I really like talking, if you can't tell. So, yeah, I don't know what else to say. I guess let me know what you guys think of the Potions figures. I think they're pretty cute. I'm excited to get one. Why isn't my brain working today? I don't remember basic words all of a sudden. But yeah, let me know what you think of the Rainbow High stuff. Do you think Rainbow High the end is nigh? Let me know. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and as always, I hope to see you in my next one.